Hello Mom, it's me, Delty from DeltiusGaming.com. We're doing a crazy video today because you little nuggets always ask me, Deltia, do a video on keybinds. Oh my god, Irma Gerd, how do you do that? Why do you jump? Why you so fam? Why you dodge roll? This is the video for you if you want to know how to set up keybinds, constantly move, strafe, do damage, heal, and basically not suck. I'm kidding. Anyways, everyone knows has different ways to keybind. I want to show you what I found most effective in this game and why. So the very first thing you need to do is click the Xscape Key, go to Controls. I have two webcams here to show you my fingers on my mouse. I'm using a Razer Naga here. I don't remember which model, it's just the basic one. And then I'm using a Logitech G15 keyboard over here. So in the control screen here, you got a bunch of various options. I'm going to load the default and show you exactly what I do. So the move forward WSAD key, I leave the same. Toggle run walk, I don't bind that. Jump, you see me jump all the time, I'll explain why. Auto run, I bind it to the tilde key, don't know why, that's just what I do. Dodge roll, this is very important. I love binding this to a key. V works for me, why? Because if you look on the left hand screen, I can still hit AWSD and click my V key, my fingers can reach. That's why the V key works. You could also do F, G, T. Don't take your hand off of this. That's why. Anything that can prevent you from taking your hand off, now you have to move. So right here, the V key is really important. Toggle mount, H, don't have to mess with that. That's fine. Attack, block, sprint, that's fine. Crouch. I put crouch at T. Reason why, I use TeamSpeak, so my control key is here, and you can see I can still use AWSD with my control key here. Gotta have a little dexterity. Look at that pinky hype. Alright, so interrupts, I always recommend rebinding this. I use C. Why C? Guess what? I don't care about my menu screen, that's not gonna help me when I'm dead in combat. So C, for me, allows me to interrupt. Use synergies. I bind this to F. It's a really important ability. You can also do mouse wheel up. A lot of people do. F works for me. Weapon swap. I do middle mouse button. Middle mouse is this thing. You can't miss it. It's a big, nice click. It feels solid. So anytime you need a mouse, I go boom, middle mouse button. You also noticed on this Razer here, the 1 through 5 key is on the side. Why is that important? Because I don't have to take my hand off of here to do 1 through 5 of my abilities. I'm not sponsored by Razer or anything. I would love a sponsorship. But anyways, getting these keys on the side of the mouse will you'll survive so much more. Because then you don't have to take your hands off of the keyboard. So I leave the abilities to this. Ultimate to R, that's fine. Quick slots to Q, even though that probably needs to be rebound. I really don't mess with that. Interact with player, I do G. Toggle for full screen mode, I recommend unbinding this because if you mess up and do it, it'll be a nightmare. Toggle UI on and off, I do F8 and then take screenshot, F9. That's just what I do. Boom, screenshot, great, hype. And then I don't mess with any of this other stuff. Now we get into the add-on section. There's a couple different things you can do. I use Greymind's quick bar and I set it up just like this. Actually, I'm doing the wrong keys. 7, 8, and 9. So these keys I use for potions, and these I use for siege and PvP. What this add-on allows me to do, and I will have an add-on description in this, so trust me, click that if you want to know all the add-ons I use. This allows me to use potions and not go to my Q key. It's very, very important. Greymind's quick slot bar. So for instance, instead of like selecting the potions like this and siege, I can just click buttons. Now look at that Q. See? So what I do is I go, oh crap, is my middle button like a health potion or something. Usually the nearest one here is like what resource I'm using. So I'm a magic-based build, it's usually magic. And then over here is the off resource that I'm using. Typically stamina. Now I haven't got it set up because I just changed it. And then those other keys here, just one row above, are siege. See? So it makes it much easier. So if I'm going to combat, I got a specific potion I want to use. Boom, hit it, hit Q. Oh, hit my go. Yeah, banner. Boom. All right. Yeah, champion point, first kill. What? The hype is real. So I'm just gonna kill some stuff and then explain what I'm doing. Why the hell am I jumping? Deltia, why are you jumping? Okay, why do I jump all the time? And what is the relevance of that in keyboards? People don't understand, but targets can only hit you with single target damage if they're facing you, pretty much. So, like this guy, in order for him to hit me, he has to look at me. So if I get his back, he has to turn, right? An NPC will turn indefinitely, but a player won't. So if you're fighting in Cyrodiil, walk through them and get their back. There's an easy way to do this. Jump and turn. See how fast I can turn? As soon as I touch down, I'm facing the opponent. Jump, turn. Facing. I'm automatically facing the opponent. Look, see? So people always ask, Deltia, why do you jump? The reason I jump is so I can face opponents quicker. Jump, it automatically faces me where I'm looking at my camera. Look. As soon as I touch down, faces it. So if I have a target back here I need to kill, let's say like this guy right here. So I'll hit tab. Tab target puts that little frame on him. So now anywhere I look, I have frame. So let's say he's behind me, I want to kill him. Jump, boom, facing him. Now I can target him. See that? So if you're not facing, look, my 3 key is a single target ability. It's lit up. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. So if I need to face something real quick, jump. Boom. That's why. Why do I always move back side to side? It's PvP. As a PvP player, primarily, I do a lot of PvE in this game. I just can't turn it off because I'm always trying to get the opponent's back. That's why all these keybinds here are made so I can keep on constantly moving. So watch. I'm just holding my D key and going in a circle. Holding my D key. So I can do this. I can cast 1, 2, 4, 3, and I'm moving. See? Constantly. Constantly strafing. Lady Smock, I have to pick this up. I'm sorry. Okay. So how does this apply to real combat? If I get this guy on me right here, I can go ahead and use all of my normal skills and move back and forth. I go back and forth. That way I can mess with people that are actually not NPCs. NPCs are going to charge you and do whatever they have to do. But if it's in PvP, that's why strafing is so important. Making sure they're not targeting you just by holding the D key. I'm holding the D key, moving this around, and using my abilities. See? Moving the routes around, moving my abilities. This is how I survive a lot more than some people, is just simply having these 1 through 5 keys and not taking your hands off of this. What else is important? I want to show you the V key and what looks like stunning. So the V key, why is it important? Look, holding that D key down, I can still use all my abilities, and then boom, need to create space, create space, create space, I'm still moving. Look, I can use all my abilities, and still move. Just change the angle of where you're at. Change the angle of what they're doing. You control the fight. You control movement. That's the master of combat, is movement, where you're going and why. So, if you're not using a Naga, because not everyone's going to have the money or, you know, want to use that, you don't have to use it. You can either train your fingers to do something, like hold the D key when you're hitting, you know, 3, 4, 5, hold the whatever key when you're hitting 1 and 2. But I really recommend this. You can also rebind 1 through 5 to be like R, F, T, G, Y, H, or something like that. So you can always still, you know, R, F, T, G, Y, H. Of course, I drop a standard. Yeah, standard hype. So that's why I do that. Q, I can hold the D key here and still hit Q to get my potion. So that's why I do that. I'm just scrolling my mouse, you can see, as I'm turning in a circle. So, let's just show you in action. I'm not even going to look at it and just think about it, just kill stuff. One more kill. Inventory full. So that's kind of combat in a nutshell when you actually see it live and see what I'm doing. Look, I'm always strafing. I'm always moving. Yes, PvP you can stand still. Great. But not in PvP. I would recommend getting the habit of moving. People go, why are you moving? Well, I don't play still. I never play still. Just like an army, you got to keep on moving. Keep it moving and grooving. Otherwise, you will die. So whether you're playing PvE or PvP, I really recommend just moving. Whether it's back and forth even. Because as soon as something happens, you can move. Boom. Instead of sitting still, hitting my 1 through 5 keys, oh my god, this is boring, then moving. Reaction time is everything. One last thing I want to talk about before ending this video, which I think is really important, and that is spell weaving, animation canceling, weaving, whatever the hell you want to call it. A lot of people struggle on this. So I'm going to show you what I do. So basically, left click is how you attack, right? Correct? I mean, left click. And then my 4 key, my 5 key, is what I'm going to use for impulse. That's going to show you exactly what I'm doing. So without showing you and telling you, look at my character. Look at my character. So that little ball comes out just a second before. Just a second before. If I would do a heavy animation canceling, it's 2 balls. So you're just clicking once, left click, really fast, and then just like that, like a heartbeat. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's animation canceling. That's how you do it. So an animation canceling with the 5 key over here, it's much harder. See, I can't even get it down. I can't click it that fast. But with this mouse... Oh, I'm out of rhythm. So you're clicking the left mouse, then almost instantly clicking that ability. That's animation canceling. So taking it up a notch is doing it while moving. So here they come. Left click, boom. Left click, boom. Left click, boom. Dodge roll, left click, boom. See? Bar swap, heal. So a couple more practices here, just so you can really get this. So left click first, then the mouse attack. Let's get it really close to you guys. All right, so left click 3 key, left click 4 key, left click 5 key. 5 key over and over. So, do you see that? That's a little bit better. Maybe tilt it one last time. One last time. Oh, where's these beetles? Like, dude, quit making a video. Alright, where's the beetle? Ah, there's an Attila, or whatever the heck they're called. Alright, let's turn it this way. It's going to be hard to do, but... CC break, that's why I have it on the C key there. So, that is animation canceling slash whatever it is we're doing here, keybinds. I hope you guys like this video. This is something different I've done, especially with the 2 camera setup. I really think a lot of people have been wanting this and asking for this video. So, more things like this. If you struggle with this, it takes time. I've been gaming 15, 20, 25 years my whole life and doing MMOs for 15. So don't get frustrated. Watch this video, ask for help, see what other people are doing. These aren't maybe the most effective things for you. Try something different. If it's not working for you, that's okay. I'm not going to be offended. The whole point of what I'm doing here is to try to give you the resources to adapt and enjoy the game better. And that's why I do this, because I get so much good feedback. Thank you so much for watching, and more videos to come.